Shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise to Yahweh. Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Quadash, forgive me, spirit, through this video. Call Allah, Allahayna, Abanawi, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Quadash. And, man, as you can see, if you didn't pay close attention, all right, obviously you probably saw, you should have saw the man throwing a drink at the woman. But if you pay close attention to the beginning, all right, she tapped him. She touched his secrets. All right, she touched his behind. Right, she touched one of his private areas, man. All right, so we're gonna read this. It says, woman speaks out after Busta Rhymes threw a drink on her for touching his behind. Says it was a mistake and she just wanted a photo. Now, this woman in the red pants, I'm gonna watch you again. Alright, and as you can see, when she put her hand on her face, she knew what she was doing. Alright, she touched him right there. She looking for, these women, they exempt, man. Like, let's say what these women consider a creep, do that to them just randomly out of nowhere. Wouldn't they be offended, right? Wouldn't they be crying sexual harassment? But you turn around and you do this to, because you a groupie, right? You a woman, you think, because the average smojo, average simp niggas worship the ground you walk on. You think you good enough for a quote-unquote celebrity or a famous rapper with money that you probably, find some liking to. You want a photo. You just being a groupie, right? And then when you get that reaction, it's like that, when Kevin Gates, when he was performing, I believe this was in Florida, it was some years back, he was performing and the woman had, grabbed his genitals and he kicked her. And the woman, they made a big fuss about that. And the woman, tried to want to press charge, a lawsuit. I believe Kevin Gates, he went to jail for that, man. All right? Because he kicked the woman in the chest. All right? But, there was clearly disrespect, These women claim they want to be respected and yada, yada, yada. These bitches, they turn around and do that. They turn around and do the same shit. So the hypocrisy is real. Let's read this. It says, woo child, hashtag Busta Rhymes tossed a drink on a fan last night after she touched his behind. Hashtag roomies. A video of the interaction is going viral, and we caught up with the woman to get the tea on what really went down. Nikita Mathis, owner of Platinum Plus Fashions Boutique, tells the Shade Room, and that's how these women, that's how this place uplifts and worship the woman. What the fuck does her? Always talking about the owner of this, like shit. The fuck. That's how the scriptures are real. It says a woman shall pass a man. Nobody know who this woman is, man. Who the fuck she is? Not on the scale as Busta Rhymes. Like Busta Rhymes Busta Rhymes literally walked past, didn't even notice this woman. But obviously she went out her way to touch his butt. All right? She could have touched him anywhere, but you decided to touch his behind. And then you low-handed him. You know what you was doing. All right? She knew what she was doing, man. She touched she touched his area. All right? That's why she got that type of reaction, man. Because he probably thinking like, what the fuck? It was just an instinct thing. Notice look at it. Right? He had to process it for a little minute, and then he didn't even turn around to look at her. By the time he turned around, he already was throwing the drink. So it had nothing to do with her. It was her actions, man. It was like, what the fuck? Did somebody really just, did somebody really just violate me like that? And his whole, he had to throw a drink, like, wait a minute, you crossed the line. you know. But there's somebody, talking about some Nikita Matthews, the owner of Platinum. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Nobody know who this bitch is, man. You know. I'm talking about the owner of this. What the fuck they got to do with? You know what I'm saying? See how? And it's just this is how you know this place uplift women, man. This is a woman worship society where they put the woman on pedestal, man. It's just like an agenda. Just like with basically when Jake gets shot down by the cops, they're gonna try to pull up all the bad shit up on him. You know, they ain't gonna say top Harvard graduate, finished in the top. He was a valedictorian of such and such high school, made this amount of salary. He invented this. He had a patent on this. They're gonna try to pull up all his. If he did any type of record, or if he ain't got no type of record, they say, oh, he was stealing in the third grade. You know, they're gonna say any type of bad shit on him. With the woman, they're trying to pull up all type of let's say the owner of Platinum Plus Fashion Boutique. Get the fuck up out of here. You see how it's most likely y'all about shit gonna fucking destroy this place, man. All right, Nikita Mathis, owner of Platinum Plus Fashion Boutique, tells the Shade Room that Busta gave a very encouraging speech to entrepreneurs at the Las Vegas Magic Apparel trade show on Monday night. Right, shortly after she attempted to get a photo with the legend, she found herself covered in a drink. She found. You see what they doing? Yeah, she found herself covered in a drink. Right. Get the fuck up out of here, man. Video shows that she reached out and touched his behind and that should be literally sexual assault. That's the roles have been reversed. Right, this would have been a random stranger. The guy be a random stranger, and this would be a famous celebrity woman that did this shit. They would be arresting that man. You know, the security would have tackled that man. It would have been an uproar, man. Right, in person and on the internet. This man would have had a mug shot. Sexual assault. Right. You know, Edom got all different type of names and shit. Right? He would have came up with something. It says covered in a drink, right? Video shows that she reached out and touched his behind, which Mathis tells us was an honest mistake. Yeah, but we caught you on video. You knew what you was doing. If it was an honest mistake, you would have been like, oh, I'm sorry. Bitch, you touched his behind, and then you made a one of them evil ass seductive grins and putting your finger on your mouth. What is the nail biting? Right? You try to put on your best look, so when you turn around, be like, ooh. So he can probably, so he can get with you. You know. These bitches ain't shit. She said, I didn't mean to touch his behind. Honestly, I was just happy to meet him and wanted to pick. So he was so excited. This would have been a man. They didn't give a fuck about. They wouldn't give. Oh no, he's just you know. That's why we keep saying motorcycle destroy this place, man. I didn't mean to touch his behind. Honestly, I was just happy to meet him and wanted to pick. Been a long time fan that I admit I shouldn't have touched him at all, but he's Busta. Right, and you're a woman. He's a celebrity, and you're a woman, and you're entitled. Right? I felt like I could possibly get a pick because he had clicked the link in that. I feel like I could possibly get a pick because he had and it said click the link about to read more, which we ain't about to do. All right. So, get it, man. All right. So we just get like 2-3 scriptures. I'm from Proverbs. Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. Right? She do all this and then got the reaction, the proper reaction, that was good. You know what I'm saying? which he didn't even look at her. Like you can see in the video, he had to register first and then immediately threw the drink. Right? He didn't even fully register who this person was. He threw the drink immediately as soon as he turned around. Right? And then she went to holler and complain. That's why it says, what it says, and it says, yeah, a woman speaks out after Busta Rhymes threw a drink on her. You know, what is that to speak out about? You know, oh, speak out, speak up. All right? Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. All right, Sirach 26 and 8. A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causeth great anger. Right. She probably was full of that, you know. And she was gathered. This is the point of gathering abroad. This is literally the opposite of being a homekeeper, discreet, chast. Discreet. You know what a discreet woman would, in this situation, would do? Right? She wouldn't even be there. She wouldn't even be in this situation. She wouldn't even be in this situation. She wouldn't even, a discreet woman would be at home. Right? Somewhere with her husband. Right? With her husband, with her children, or with her family. You know, her close relatives or her friends. You know, doing something decent. You know? Not playing the groupie. Sirach 26, a drunken woman and a gatherer abroad caused a great anger. Right, Busta, wasn't he angry? Right, what the fuck was she doing? What the fuck did she thought was gonna happen? She thought, her in her delusional mind, she thought, oh yeah, baby, let's take a. What was he supposed to do? You violated the man. What was he supposed to do? He was like, oh, was he? What was like? I can't even think of a like. What was he supposed? What was he supposed to do? You know, what was he supposed to do? You violated a man. You know, and we know how women are, man. Look, man, let's watch this video again. Right, she touched that man inappropriately. Right, she gave him that tap. You know, she gave him that tap, man. That's why he get. And let's read the comment section. All right, it says the moral story: keep your hands to yourself. Right, he just cleansed her of all the evil her hands possess. That didn't look like an accident, sis. Right. So that man is a Muslim. He is also married. To think you can just walk up to random strangers and touch them is crazy. Nobody cares what you want. Tomato. The accuracy of the cup will equal rights. If this was a man that did that to women and she right, it wouldn't be a problem, right? If the roles were reversed, he'll be pleading in his case in cuffs. Right. Yeah, it says, yeah, accidentally on purpose. She's lucky that's all he did. She needs to close her boutique and be the construction worker she's meant to be, because that's the energy she's giving. Do not touch a grown man's tush. Playing stupid games with stupid so people see people in their right mind. People got the right opinion upon the situation, man. You know, if this was reversed, boy, I'm telling you, shaking my fucking right. That's what I've been saying in the video. Right? That's why you know you in a society that's catered to women. Jeremiah 31:22, a woman shall surpass a man. Right? See, women are entitled, and ultimately they really exempt from a lot of shit. You know, because really what women gonna do? But be women and not have the proper guidance and be a detriment to themselves and to their nation. And Esau, he understand that if he can get the man out the way, all right, because the head of a woman is a man, all right. It's just like your body. Without your head on your body, what you gonna do, right? You cut the head off, the body gonna drop, right? So these women just, without proper head and guidance, right? They just chickens with their head cut off, man. Chicken with their head cut off. So this is why he allows women to pretty much, he be more lenient with them in this society. And women, they wouldn't understand. That's why Eve, with her simplicity, gotta be guided by the serpent. She gotta be guided by the serpent, man. She didn't look at the big picture. She didn't understand his whole motive or what he was really trying to do, man. Just like Eve, she don't really understand his whole motive and what he trying to do, man. Edom's whole goal and motive is to break up the family, break up the nation, right? It's crafty counsel, man. And she gonna eat it all up like a dummy, like a fool. That's why Micah 7 says what it says, man. Micah 7:10. But yeah, man. Sorry, 26:8. I'm gonna close out with sorry 26. A drunken woman and a gathered broad cause of great anger, and she would not cover her own shame. Right? This bitch did not cover. This was a shameless act. Anyway, giving our praise to Yahweh Shema Shah. Shalom to the lake, man. Shalom.